kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Wisconsin's offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate.
Breaks into the open. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Wisconsin. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step 1, man. So I think you're so tired of your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in and straight hit. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use the quick passing game basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
221 wing, 221 wing. Banner.
Big fullback's got it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This defense has to know that this fullback, he's not just a blocker, he's a guy that can carry the football as well. He went ahead and got that first down.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
4 base bait, 4 base bait. Draw.
Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Got it behind the line. It's McGowan. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Here we go.
To the air on first down. Fires downfield. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Ready, go.
Back to pass. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The extra point here would tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23.
Black 14! Black 14!
They'll give it to the back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Harold. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll get this drive started from the 29. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You could see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Boots his first of the day away. Was called on 4 times in the victory last week. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Pressure coming. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
Back to pass, it's Harold. A strike downfield. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. There he goes. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Badgers look to keep this drive humming.
Blue 85.
The hand to the running back. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
And they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes. The 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7.
4. Set, go.
They'll try to get the edge on the left. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
He might want another play. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break.
Okay, break. Set, ready. Ready, set. Correction.
Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Charcoal. Let go.
Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, and this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Cooler 18. Cooler 18. Trick 9 feet. On the ready. Hut.
Wants to throw on 1st down. On the run, deep down the right side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. At the 20, he's got space. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
In the red zone.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Now 2nd and goal.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
Music note. Music note. Military stunt.
Gets the back moving. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put two hands on the football, lower his shoulder. Second and goal. You don't need third and goal, thanks to the big fella.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Harrell. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Don't always have to get rid of it quickly if you have that type of protection and enough time for a receiver to run that slow-developing route.
No doubt. He comes across the field. There's going to be a time where he's going to be open.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down. Bring in the heat. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
They'll run it to the right side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick, the offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
Looking for space to the left. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Quarterback making checks. Snap from the gun on third down. Got it in the middle, it's McGowan. Oh, what a move to get open. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Dip 3 soda. Dip 3 soda. Down.
He'll do it himself on the draw. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
Cooler, cooler, cooler.
Try to get it to the edge. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst. And he showed all of those attributes right there.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
And the Badgers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Looking to throw, it's Harold. Spits it out to the back. It's complete to the right. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The Badgers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Flips it out in the flat. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop him.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for a receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Finds a tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. So now it's 2nd and long.
Double. Black 18. Black 18.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He wants to go deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. It's complete. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Harold. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison. Or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started.
Come on and get it.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
Trick 9B. Trick 9. Ready, go.
To the air on 1st down. Working that left side now.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. With all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. Handoff to the fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Gain of 1. 3rd down coming up.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Wants to adjust the pattern. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. A one play there to pick up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Give to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
To the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Haven't seen a lot of that in this game so far. This offense has been clicking on all cylinders, lighting up the scoreboard, high level of execution. They were looking good on this drive until that play right there. And finally, the defense is able to make something positive happen from themselves on a critical 3rd down.
He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains.
And nowadays, you're not always going to get these quarterbacks on the ground because they're so athletic. But nice job getting the sack, let them out of the pocket there, but now forcing the 4th down, and it's decision time for this offense.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Unloads it left. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
Here we go, here we go.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Here we go, here we go.
Might be changing the route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Blasted as he lets it go.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 11.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring.
Dog, dog, dog.
Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
Timeout called by the offense.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal.
Set, ready.
They'll move the tight end. Give to the big fullback. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
Gain of 2.
And they'll send out the field goal unit.
On field goal.
Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Man. How many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
This quarterback right now is improved. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in great rhythm right now.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Red 29. Red 29.
The running back has it. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow,
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gets them the ball at the 29-yard line.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
From the gun to give, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
The option look. He'll pitch it. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. What do you got?
Clark to fire. Slings it downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are.
Let's go.
Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Music no. Music no. Set up.
The toss to the outside. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play.
414 satellite. 414 satellite. Ready.
He's looking to pass. On target. Got a little space. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Picks up 9.
Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get into those critical points, now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Second down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Third down.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Set. Ready. Cookie.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Fullback's got it. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a fourth down.
Now, a fourth down.
And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage in a little bit of a hurry.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Defense dropping into soft coverage. Got a man. It's Jones. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Badgers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to sneak it.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to throw. It's Harrell. Under fire. He'll get rid of it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have a favorable matchup, but the defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over to him and forced the incompletion.
Wide open downfield. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
This is an offense that has skill. They've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Defense defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Got his man. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across. Touchdown, Badgers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. And these guys come out feeling some game pressure. Things have tightened up, and they punted it last time they had it.
Here we go, set. 221 wing, 221 wing. Wing.
Clark wants to throw. Sets up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. They want to throw it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
And that is big time. Late in the game that you can trust your quarterback to still throw the football because you know it's only a few more first downs. And this one's over. Nice to have a guy like that you can trust.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
4 face paint. 4 face paint. 22, water.
They'll send the back in motion. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range.
Down. Hunt one.
Trying to get the corner. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency. And I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
On the option. Crook headed to the end zone. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Scanning the field, it's Harrell. Caught over the middle, it's Jones. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Quick tempo has to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you've got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Get off the field.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time it's complete. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Looking for a man. It's Harrell. In the backfield, it's Jones. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the right. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock.
On the play. 2nd down coming up.
Let's go.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Blue 22. Blue 22.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Badger.
Number 85.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah.
Makes the catch on the left. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Making side adjustments here. Clark to fire. Looking left. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, Dave.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Cooler 18. Here we go.
Gonna run it down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking to pass, it's Harold. Here comes he. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some.
Touchdown, Wisconsin. They got the score. Now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Number 2.
Don't assume on this extra point. They needed to send it to a second OT.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires left. Pulls it in. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. This thing has been back and forth now. First and goal as they try to take the lead in overtime number 2. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Not much much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
3rd and goal as they try to punch it in from the doorstep here in overtime. He wants it all. Touchdown, Badgers. Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Clark wants to throw. Here's the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Oh, he can't hang on, and those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down. 3rd down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snagged in the middle, it's McGowan. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. 1st and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. Just keep slinging it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Into their happy place for a touchdown.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming 2-point play, you might just put it back in his hands and let him go win it.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for 2. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these 2-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you got to go execute.
So here we go, dueling 2-point conversions from this point forward.
Let's go! Let's go!
Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out.
88! Cornhole, 88! Ready!
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to bully their way in. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2. This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose.
Ready, team.
Looking for a man, it's Harold. He gets into the end zone and the two-point conversion ties the game. Let's do it again, guys, shall we? And we'll see just how far down the play sheet they have to go for this two-point try. Quickly complete. Tremendous execution to get the two, and now they turn up the heat. So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive.
Drum! Drum! Set, go!
Slams it ahead. He's into the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce.
Music note! Music note! Set, ready!
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
What a brain cramp. He just lost track of the play clock and gets hit with delay of game on a two-point conversion attempt. How about this? A two-point conversion coming.
Charcoal! Charcoal! Your satellite! Your satellite!
Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime.
The offense.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way.
One!
They got it done with the two, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime. And now they'll have to respond with a two of their own. Dropping back, it's Harold. He's got it in the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming.
Red 29! 17! Red 29!
Trying play action. They are stopped on the two-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense.
Remains tied.
They got the stop, now to win it with a two.
Drum!
Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They broke serve. Now a chance to win it with a two-point conversion.
4.
He's looking to throw. That's it. That's